all doing really well. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 15 air fryer recipes that you don't want to miss out on. I have recently bought an air fryer and I've been experimenting and using it literally every day. So I wanted to share with you some of the recipes that I absolutely love and I live for. Do remember to comment below on your favorite recipes. I'd love to hear from you guys on what you think was the best recipe out of this video. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can get a reminder as soon as I upload. So I'm going to get straight into the first recipe. I absolutely love this recipe. If you're like me and want a lovely savoury option, this is a great meal to have for breakfast or even lunch. I'm just starting off by cutting my bagel in half and I'm going to be toasting it in the air fryer. Who knew that you could use your air fryer for toasting? This is such a quick, simple way to toast. It only takes a few minutes in the air fryer and the toast turns out nice and golden brown. I've added some Philadelphia cheese onto my bagel and I'm just going to cut some avocado slices to top my bagel off. You can add anything that you like on top of your bagel. You can add some poached eggs with some salmon. You can even add some avocados with some chia seeds. I'm going to also add some chia seeds onto this as well. I absolutely love chia seeds and in the morning I think it just gives you that additional fibre that you need. So you might be thinking, why did I use an air fryer to toast instead of a toaster? I often find that when I cut the slices in half, the bagel sometimes doesn't fit into the air fryer, and this way it really does get you a really good overall golden finish. You're longing for a crispy finish on your panini, the air fryer is such a great option. I usually make my paninis in the air fryer and it's been going really well. So with my panini, I'm just slicing it in half. I've got these from the bakery and these are just really good to fill with any type of topping. I'm going for a tuna mayo today with a slice of cheese on top, but you can really just be creative and play around with the ingredients. It's really nice to have a basil and mozzarella and tomatoes option, or even like a mixed veg option, or you can go for some chicken inside. So you can really be creative with this panini idea. Essentially, when you put it in the air fryer, it just cooks so lovely and it actually has the really nice crispiness that you would expect from a proper grill, and the inside is always so nice and soft. So the air fryer, I always use the option, the pizza one, and it often doesn't take too long to do the panini, so I just reduce the time for a little bit and just start. So I'm just using these claws to remove the panini. If you haven't got these claws, oh my god, you really need them. They are the best thing that came out of my air fryer accessories kit. I'll link them down below if you're looking for them. But essentially, you don't burn your fingers by taking anything out of the air fryer, especially with items like a panini. Making frozen pizza in the air fryer is so quick. I absolutely love it, and I love that it always gives you a crispy bottom. So if you're looking for a really authentic pizza base, the air fryer is such a great option for you to use. The oven often doesn't get the crispiness that I look for, and with the air fryer it really does come out so nice and crispy. Again, I'm just choosing the pizza option on this Pro Scenic air fryer. It is so good and I don't adjust it. I just press play and here we are. It comes out looking absolutely lovely and crisp, and it just looks so nice and delicious to eat. Another one of my favorite and easy recipes to make is this chicken wings and chips. I absolutely love it. So chips are so easy to make in the air fryer. There is actually a chip setting, and I love that the chips come out nice and golden. Next, I'm making some chicken burgers, and I'm going to be placing them into the air fryer. So the chicken burgers are done, and I'm just going to show you what they look like. So they are absolutely perfect and they don't need to be cooked anymore. I'm just going to add them to this. If you're looking for a really crispy finish on your fish fingers or even like any breaded fish, the air fryer is such a great gadget to give you that. These fish fingers only took about 5 to 8 minutes to cook, and as you can see from me burning my fingers, they're so hot, but they're coated with such a lovely crispiness. So lovely and crispy, and yeah, I'm really happy with the result. So just wanted to taste the crunch test. They are super crispy, as you can see. They've got a really nice coat on them, and they are cooked all the way through and really piping hot. So I'm really pleased with these. And I'm just going to make the fish finger sandwich and show you the result. So tonight I'm going to be making some jumbo pork sausage hot dogs, and I'm just placing these into my air fryer to line it with this grease-proof paper, and then just place some hot dogs into the air fryer. They are going in, and I'm just going to be using the chicken setting. So I absolutely love the Proscenic air fry because it has a preheat option which allows you to preheat for 5 minutes. In go these lovely delicious chicken wings, and I'm just going to put them on the chicken setting. Halfway through I did actually add some french fries because I was being really lazy, but as you can see you can actually cook both on the same setting and they do cook really well. So I just added the fries halfway through, but as you can see from the chicken wings they look so delicious and crispy. My newfound favourite recipe are these lovely, delicious, crispy jacket potatoes. If you've spent hours on end baking potatoes in the oven like me, honestly, this air fryer is for you. This air fryer only took 20 minutes to cook these jacket potatoes, and they are the crispiest that I have ever seen them. So I'm absolutely pleased with these. You can also even scoop out the potato inside and you can make like a little jacket in a different way. But what I've done is I've topped the jacket potato off with some beetroot salad and then also some Parmesan cheese. Who needs a tandoor to make this gorgeous garlic naan bread? All I did is add some flour, water, garlic and coriander, and then I mixed it all up and placed it into this shape. I then added some garlic bread, some onion seed and coriander, and in the air fryer I put it in for about 5 minutes to cook. The results are so gorgeous. This is so nice and soft in the middle and just crispy on the outside. So it was raining outside, so we couldn't do a barbecue, but I managed to put these lovely lamb sheet kebabs into the air fryer, and I used my tray, and honestly it was the best thing ever. As you can see, the kebabs are cooked all the way through and they were absolutely delicious. If you're having a midweek slump, these croissants are what you need. Honestly, they're so delicious and so easy to make. I am rolling out some phyllo pastry and cutting it into squares and then triangles. I will be adding chocolate chips to my croissants today, but you can add whatever you like. It doesn't really matter. These are so easy to make. Once you have added your ingredients into the middle, you then just roll them out into croissant shapes. Mine are not really that nice in terms of its shape, but it's all about the taste for me. So I'm still practicing and I hope to improve my croissant skills, but you know, it is what it is. Coating these with a little bit of some egg wash, and I am going to be placing them into my air fryer. I usually use the baking setting, and you can also use a grilled tray if you have too many of these. You can stack them up on top of each other and they cook really nicely. As you can see from the results, I have got some lovely crispy croissants that come out, and they are honestly the most delicious croissants I've ever had. They are nice and golden and just so lovely to eat. This quiche recipe is the most quickest quiche that I've ever made, and it's so lovely. I'm just coating the non-stick baking tray that I got with my air fryer accessories kit and then adding the short crust pastry on top. You can make your own pastry at home, but I am really lazy, so I've just bought shop bought pastry and I'm just molding this into my tin. So once you're happy with the shape, I'm just going to fork the pastry so that it doesn't have any air bubbles once it's cooking, and I'm going to blind bake it into the air fryer on the pizza setting. I find that this gives it the most crispiest base, and there's nothing worse than having like a soggy bottom, and this actually doesn't come out soggy. So I found that using the pizza setting is actually the best thing for this recipe. Now onto the mix, you can add whatever you like. I have got some eggs, some mixed veg and some spinach, and I'm just seasoning this before it goes in. I will also add some cheese into this, but not too much, just to make it nice and healthy. So I went for the pizza option again, and as you can see, the top is nice and crispy and the bottom is fully cooked through. I am just cutting a slice just to show you what it looks like from the inside and the base, but as you can see, it is all thoroughly cooked through. I absolutely love making these dried strawberries. They're such a great alternative to a snack, and they just make the strawberries last longer. I often get the big Kent ones which do not last for a long time, so sometimes I make these dried strawberries because they're such a great thing to add into any granola or any sort of like snack that you might want to make. So I'm just going to be putting these on for like 5 minutes each time and just checking that they are nice and dried and not burning. So you want to just take your time with this and just make sure that, you know, you keep checking on them because they are very delicate. So I'm just making these chili red peanuts, and I'm just adding a little bit of oil onto them and some spices. I often make these as a really lovely snack and everyone really likes them. I really do hope that you've enjoyed this video. Do let me know what your favourite recipe was. Remember to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can get a reminder as soon as I upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.